Hello, good evening, everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. July 1st. Today is the 1st of July and it's a Monday. And obviously, that means it's time for 1 hour Monday. I'm excited to be here this evening. Thank you for allowing me come into your space. Thank you for allowing me talk to you. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Thanks for sharing, subscribing, liking. I would just like to ask everyone to please share the invite to other people so that people can join in on tonight's show. We'll be on Facebook Live and on YouTube Live. My name, as you know, is Lady Edith Adebayo, and I'm here presenting 1 hour Monday. So for those of you who are joining us for the first time, shout out to you, thumbs up to everyone else, hugs, huge hugs and loads of kisses to everyone. Love you, love you, love you lots. And if you are joining us for the first time or you don't know much about what we do, we actually have another show which is 2 Minutes Sunday, which comes on social media for 2 to 3 minutes every Sunday. From in the morning, the show is there. You don't have to wait for me to send the link before you can actually access it on YouTube. And what we try to do in 1 hour Monday is to sort of round up everything that we have been talking about in 2 Minutes Sunday during the month. So in the month of June, we're reviewing where we started from in January, which is about goals, visions, and things like that. But we gave it a little twist by asking a question every Sunday. We asked why, when, what, where, and who. So if you are familiar with all these kind of things that we do in the offices when we do our appraisals or when we do set goals for ourselves, people say it's good to use the 5 W's and 1 H. So that is the why, who, when, what, when, and then you add the H, which is the how. So in the month of June, we actually had 5 Sundays and we looked at the 5 W's, and today we'll round it up and we're going to add the H to it, which is the high. So I'm just waiting for more people to tune in and join us. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, welcome. If you're joining us, welcome, welcome, welcome. So what I'm going to do is, while we wait for more people, sorry we're running a bit late, we'll just play a song. And this song says, You Know They Use Me Play. And it's by Emma featuring Osinachi Wanchuku. For your listening pleasure. Thank you.
You carry me where some carry their God. You feed me, Lord, when
some feed their God.
you
Fight
fight
for
for me.
me.
When
Some fight for their God.
Jesus, you
You
know
know
they
they
use
use
me
me
play.
now.
You know they use me play. You carry me
Yes.
when
When
some
some
carry
carry
their
their God,
You
you
feed
feed
me,
me,
Lord,
Lord.
when
When
some
some
feed
feed
their
their
God.
God,
You fought for me when
when
some
some
fight
fight
for
for
their
their
God.
God,
Jesus,
Jesus,
you
you
know
know
they
they
use
use
me
me
play.
play.
You know they use me play. Ikunaka, mwenyazo kuchianaka.
Thank you for people that are joining in. I can see that 5 people are watching now. I do not take this opportunity for granted. I'm so happy that you're tuning in. God bless you as you tune in. I'll be even more happy if you can kindly identify yourself by saying something on, just say something where it says say something basically. And obviously you can comment, contribute, you can ask questions. And you can call us on 07568 794 884. So definitely, we are always happy for people to call in to the live show on 07568 794 884. The number should be on your screen. This song is just a song that ministers to me so much. And I just thank God for the way that new songs are coming out every day, gospel songs that are so nice and really ministers to me. And if you're not hearing the song properly, you can actually hear it on YouTube better. And it's, they use Me Play by Emma featuring Osinachi. There are different versions anyway. Confident keeping God. Thank you very much. Thank you. Sorry we ran a bit late. We were like 3-4 minutes late this evening. It was because the clock in my room was running late and I didn't realize, and I was thinking I was early. But we are here now and we're going to do just what we want to do. Want to just thank God first of all for the grace, for the opportunity, for the wisdom, for the strength, for the knowledge, for everything that God has impacted on me, and I just try to share what I can share. I don't know it all, I don't know much, I don't know a lot. I'm just trying to do what I feel I should be doing, which is just coming your way and giving you some things for you to think about that will make you to improve your life. So I'm all about self-development. I'm all about being a better you than you were before. I believe that everyone has room for growth, and the day you stop learning is the day you start dying. And I have learned and I've grown in this year 2019, especially because I've come to realize that it's important that we take corrections and we seek good and godly advice and make changes to our lives. But at the same time, it's important that we listen to things that can inspire, motivate, us on a daily. And this is what 2 Minutes Sunday and 1 Hour Monday is just all about. Something you should think about that will motivate you, that will help you to, make a change or two in your life, and you can get what you want to do, you want to get in life. So thank you for joining. My darling sister, Chichi Zubi, is on the line. She says, hello, Sister Edith, well done, God bless you. Thank you, Chichi Zubi. Chichi Zubi has her own show, which is called Anything Goes with Chichi, and it's on Sundays at 4 p.m. So kindly tune into the CTRIM radio if you want to watch Anything Goes with Chichi Zubi. Particularly yesterday's show was very interesting about parenting and things like that, on how we can, be better parents and how we can look after our children better. So like I said, in the month of June, we talked about the 5 W's. And in the very first week, we said, the question we asked ourselves, the first one was why? Why? And the thing is that all these W's are intertwined, they are related. You can turn the same question by using a why or a when or a where to mean the same thing. But sometimes we just help you to think about it in another way. So when we said why, you can ask yourself things like, why am I on earth? So for me, why am I doing 2 Minutes Sunday? Why am I doing 1 Hour Monday? I don't benefit anything cash-wise or gift-wise or anything in that respect in terms of monetary gift or things like that. I don't even have enough viewers. I don't even have enough people that have subscribed to the channel. So it's not like I'm gaining anything in that regard. But I gain pleasure. Why I'm doing it is because I gain pleasure, I gain wisdom, I gain pleasure in helping other people. I like it when I can talk to people. I like it when I can use my skills of being eloquent and talking to help someone else so that they can think about things in their life and make a change. So I do 2 Minutes Sunday, I do 1 Hour Monday because it promotes socialization, it promotes development, it promotes growth, it helps people to progress. It's something unique, it's beautiful. I like it, and I come back again and again because I'm fulfilled. It makes me feel fulfilled as a woman. It makes me fulfilled that I'm doing something. I'm giving something back to humanity. I just don't want to die empty-handed. I want to die and know that, yes, I've done something and life, people can benefit. Even if it's just one person that can benefit, I feel great. I feel happy. So you can ask yourself as well, the things that you do. Why do you work in a bank? Why are you a doctor? Why are you a nurse? Why are you a mom? Why are you a husband? Why do you go to church? Why do you do what you do on a daily? Why do you do it? If you cannot give yourself a concrete answer that satisfies you on why you do something, then that is the reason why we ask the question. You need to review, why are you doing it? And I began to ask myself a question. In Nigeria now, you hear all these things going on about pastors, in the name of deliverance or in the name of prayers or whatever miracle they're looking for. There's so much abuse in the body of Christ. And I asked myself, why do people go to these churches? Why would you allow a man of God abuse you, all in the name of trying to give you some miracle or some deliverance? I've seen videos of men of God burning candle on someone's head or pouring coke or hitting them or slapping them, and I'm wondering why. So there are things in your life that you do. You might be the kind of person that allows your friend to talk to you anyhow, abuse you, or you're kind of person that don't know how to say no. You just allow anybody to talk to you anyhow. Why do you put up with such? Why? It's time to make a change for you and you alone. Why are you a mother? I'm a mother. I decided to give birth to children. No one forced me. And the children are here on earth. Why am I a mother? What can I do with that role? How can I change things for my children? That is what these questions are all about. So the question can be as serious as you want it to be, or as minute, as simple as you want it to be. It can just be, why do I want to go to bed at 7 p.m.? Why not 9 p.m.? Between 7 and 9 p.m., I could do something. I could read a book. I've gone back to reading, by the way. I'm reading. It's good to go back to reading. When I was young, I used to read a lot, and now I'm trying to read more. So it's just simple things that, why am I female? Why did God make me female? Why did God not make me male? Why am I not where I want to be? What's the reason why? Why am I holding myself back? Why am I procrastinating? Why am I doing what I'm doing? Why am I not doing what I should be doing? Do you understand? It's just about you asking yourself the question why. I will run through the whole questions and then I'll just start gisting and talking because they're all related. And the next Sunday, we went on to who. You see, this who one is a bit powerful for me because sometimes you have to ask yourself, who is there for you? Usi Ifoma says, God bless you real good for this program, Auntie. Thank you, my darling. God bless you, sweetheart. You have to ask yourself, who? Who do I need to speak to? Who do I need to see? Who do I need to take counsel from? Who do I need to go to? Who is there to help me? Who can I help? Who can I impact their life? Who can I make a change for? Who can I make a difference for? There's so many questions. Who? Who do I need to mentor me? So I've been thinking about 2 minutes Sunday and 1 hour Monday. And for me, who? I'm thinking, okay, Edith, whatever it is, at least few people watch you. There must be something that you have. Who do I need to see? Who do I need to speak to? Who do I need to go to that will help me develop my skills better in this thing so that I can help other people? I have I have something in me, a passion in me for women and for young girls. I like to teach young girls skills and help them develop in their thinking. I like to add to their social IQ and their emotional IQ. I like to use my own life experiences to help other people. I like to bring other women to help other women because I believe that the sun does not give light to itself. The sun shines for all of us. Similarly, water is not drunk for itself. You drink water for yourself to quench your thirst. So I believe that one woman can empower another woman. If I don't know, somebody needs some help, something, I can signpost them to other women, to other men, to other people that can help them. So, I ask myself, who do I need to go to? Who do I need to speak to? So you need to be asking yourself that question. Do you want to buy a house? Who do you need to see? Your bank manager, the mortgage advisor? What do you want to do? Do you want to start a business? Who do you need to see? Who's done that business already? Who's going to give you more ideas? Who is a very, very important question. And the third Sunday, we went on to when. When? When am I going to do what I said I will do? So in January, we wrote some goals. When are we going to do what we said that we are going to do? Sorry, if you see me looking down, I'm reading from my paper. So when will you open your own business? When will you go back to church? You're a Christian, you left church long time ago. You don't want to go to church anymore for whatever reason. When will you go back to church? You used to do something before that was so important to you, made you grow, made you feel good, and you gave it up. When are you going to go back to doing that thing? Do you know? You know what I mean? It's a personal thing that you have to answer yourself and ask for yourself, how does it suit your own life? You've been saying you're going to go on holiday, you're going to take the children on holiday. When? When are you going to make it happen? When are you going to take the children on holiday? When are you going to surprise someone with a gift? When are you going to make a phone call to someone that is not expecting you to make a phone call to them? When are you going to make your dream happen? It's in your hand. You need to take a bold step. You need to take a bold step, okay? When are you going to start to do what you need to do to make your purpose on earth a reality? When are you going to start making your dreams a reality? Don't let your dreams exist only in your mind. They can't become a reality. Little steps, baby steps. Start doing something today, now. Start doing something. If it's just as simple as putting pen to paper and begin to write your ideas down, begin to birth something, okay? And then we went on to what? What do I need to do to get this or that sorted in my life? So there's a long time I wanted to sort out my wardrobe and my bedroom, in fact, and I kept postponing it. And I said to myself that what do I need to actually sort out my bedroom? And I found out that I need to declutter. Too many clothes, and people out there don't have. Too many shoes, too many bags. So I started by decluttering jewelries, shoes, bags, decluttered. Then I asked myself, what else do I need? I found out I needed storage boxes to put things together. I arrange my drawers in a way that I know what is where and where is what. Not that when I'm going out, I'm bringing 1 million dresses together. So what do I need to do? What do I need to sort out? Do you need to sort out your kitchen cupboard? Do you need to sort out all those letters that you've put behind the sofa? Do you need to bring them out and sort them out? Do you need to sort out your CV? Dust it. Upskill yourself. Look for another job. What do you need to do? What is your goal by the end of this year? What is your goal in 5 years? What is your goal in 10 years? What is lacking in your life? What do you need to put in your life to make it better? Those are questions, serious questions. What have you been putting off for some time? Start today. And then we went to where? And in where we're saying, where should I be in 6 months? Where should I be by the end of 2019? Where am I aiming to be by the end of the month? Where do I see myself? Where do I need to go? Do you need to go somewhere different from where you go? Where do you need to study? Where do you need to live? Where do you need to work? Those are questions that you need to answer to make a change. And for me, I always ask myself, where do I start from? Where do I start from? If I've identified something, where do I start from? And I think it's always important to know your starting point. Baby step, the first thing you need to do. And that will help you go a long way. So before I continue, I just want to shout out to so many people, people that support me. I'd like to start with shouting out to my pastor, Pastor Jide Oseni, and the wonderful family of Christ the Rock International Ministries, where I worship in Gillingham in Kent. Shout out to all the CTRIM family, the mommies, the daddies, the grandma, the youth, the children, everybody in CTRIM, the pastors, the deacon, the leaders. I love you all. Thank you very much for accommodating me. God bless you, my CTRIM family. I'd like to thank the producers of 2 Minute Sunday, Brother Eddie and Brother Chika, and 1 Hour Monday. God bless you for all the work you do. God will increase you on every side. I'd like to give a shout out to the girls from my old school, Federal Government Girls College, Benin City, class of 90 to be precise. I love you all. God bless you for the support. Many of you, every Sunday, you take time to watch my show and give me a word of inspiration, and I really, really do appreciate. I'd like to give a shout out to my favorite social media group called House of Laughs. I can't do without you guys. You guys are like, and I'm addicted to House of Laugh, and I just love House of Laughs and I love you all. Thank you so much. Many of you support me. Many of you are just too much. And I really, really, appreciate you all. I'd like to shout out to a smaller group of House of Laughs called Leading Ladies. These ladies are just fantastic. They push me, they motivate me, they give me that powerful word every day. Every single day I get something from Leading Ladies, and it's just absolutely wonderful to be among Leading Ladies. I also belong to another group called Virtuous Women. My God, these sisters are on the high. They are making things happen in their lives. You need to hear the testimonies from these ladies. What is happening in Virtuous Women? Shout out to every single one of you Virtuous Women. God bless you. I'd like to give a shout out to Women of Faith, another group I belong to. Women of Faith, God bless you. Thank you so much for all you do, for all the contributions, for all the wisdom you impact on me. I'd like to give a shout out to the pastors and evangelists and apostles, men of God, women of God in Kingdom Seekers. These men of God, women of God are just out there to seek God's kingdom, to do what needs to be done in this end time that we are living in. And I really, really, really love and appreciate everybody in Kingdom Seekers. I would also like to give a shout out to my Vadi, Mr. Francis Irobe. I love you so much, sir. God bless you, sir. I'd like to give a shout out to my junior sisters and my junior brothers. I don't want to call their names. I love you all. God bless you so much. And finally, I would just like to say, Mr. Oluwakayode Peter Adebayo, my rock, the one that puts a smile on my face. Love you to the moon and back. God bless you, sir. And to my wonderful children, God bless you. Michael, Sophie, Teniola, and Samson. I love you all so much. God bless you real good. I'm waiting for more people to join. If you want to join, please join and please call in. The number is on the screen. Please call in and talk to me. So after sending out 2 Minute Sunday yesterday, I got something from someone. It's a voice note. And I would just like to play the voice note for you to listen to what the person was saying.
Hi, sweetheart. Hi, sweetie pie. Hi, darling. Hi, Michigan pie. Editorial editing. Yeah, I've been following up your stuff online, YouTube. It's awesome. It's lovely. I do good to it. I appreciate you, your effort and everything. God will enrich you and give you more depth of wisdom that will enable you to build yourself more and become more better, to take you far beyond your imagination. You know, which simplify, if you watch the word where is a kind of as if you are foretelling where, which you're trying to know, trying to look forth. Is like vision, is like vision, seeing beyond your seen, ability to see what other people cannot see, where starting from this point to the other point. So in summary, where, which is somehow which is a vision statement. It means it's a vision, like just like a vision, as I'm saying, which means vision is a comprehensive sense of who you are, where you are, where you're going, how you're going to get there, and what you do when you get there. That's the word where. Our edit is talking about where. Now we all want to know about the where, which is just the word vision. I'm just adding, understand? I love you. So maybe in your next edition you can use that word. That's where, which you're talking about where and how. You know, we still simplify the word vision. I just so let me just add a little thing. I'm not perfect anyway. So maybe that will help using that way the word vision and explain it like that, which is a comprehensive sense. Like I quote, my quote. I don't know if I'm cool, which you cool with it anyway. To say vision, the comprehensive sense of who you are, where you're going, how you're going to get there, and what you do when you get there.
So that's my very good friend from Nigeria. Sent me a voice note after listening to the program yesterday on where. And you could hear what he was saying. it was talking about where this person, actually I've never met him, can you believe that, but he's in one of my social media group called House of Laugh, and he really inspired me just for him to even take out that time. So I would like to say very, very big thank you to the great. I really, really appreciate you taking time to respond to where, and I really learned by listening to that was it 1 or 2 minutes thing where he was talking about where can be like vision. Where are you now, comparing a point to another point? Where are you now? Where do you want to be? Where do you want to go? And it's like, when you get there, what do you need to do? How are you going to do it? So that's why I said all the questions are sort of interrelated. I'm really sorry for my hands going everywhere. It's summer and I've got some insects in the studio trying to bite my yellow purple body, and I don't want them to bite my purple body, so I'm trying to drive them away. Sorry about that. So yes, as I was saying, so now we've talked about the 5 W's. We want to add the H. And the H is the how. You've asked yourself all these questions. Go back to your goals that you did in January when we talked about vision and goals, and see where you are at now, and then see what you need to do next. So how do I start? How do I make a plan? And that how, for me, I see how as an action plan. So to succeed in the next part of 2019, I need an action plan. So I have done some things that I've already done from the beginning of the year towards my goal, and then they are not finished. I'm not there yet. There's a lot of things I still need to do. There are things I still need to put in place for the next half of the year. The second half of the year has started, and before you know it, it will be 2020, and it's time for you to just be disciplined and remember that the time is not running away. The time is there. We all have 24 hours a day in this thing called time, and how you use it is very, very important. If not, you're not going to achieve what you want to achieve at the end of 2019. You need to understand that time is your friend. Time is your friend. You need to make time to work for you. You need to know where you are going. You need to know what you want to gain. You need to know why you want to do what you want to do. You need to know who you need to help you. No man is an island. You can't do it on your own. You cannot get there on your own. So it's important that you begin to get a life of purpose and ask yourselves these questions. Mommy Omolara Odushete, thank you very much, Ma. She says, well done, Sister Edith Adebayo. What an interesting program. Thanks for the continuity. More powers to your elbows. Keep it up. With the CTRIM family, love and appreciate you. Thank you very, 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 very much, Ma. God bless you. Is there anything on Facebook? Nothing on Facebook yet. Please like, share, subscribe, join, call, ask questions. So never, ever, ever give up on your dreams. Your dreams can happen. There's so many stories that we've heard of people's dreams, things that people have done, and never believe that something will come out of it, and something came out of it. You never know what is around the corner, because on this planet Earth, we don't even own 15 seconds. You can never know what will happen to you in the next minute. So whatever you are doing now, make it good, make it worthwhile, make it great for you. You have to make it great. You have to make that change in your life. God bless you, everyone, for joining. I've got people talking to me online, but they don't want to sort of come here. So let's see. Okay, people are just saying well done. Thanks for the reminder. We're going to tune in. God bless you. Giving thumbs up. But nobody has actually asked any questions about goals or about, what we're talking about. It's been quiet. Is anyone going to call me today? So most people are just giving thumbs up and saying thank you and things like that, but no one has asked any questions. So what do we do? Should we give someone a call? Who can we call? What can we do to make the program interesting? No one is asking any questions today. Please call in. Please ask your questions on YouTube or Facebook. And identify yourself if you are watching. Let's welcome you to the program today. Thank you very much. So, I would also like to beg your indulgence to please send messages to me on what I can actually talk about in 1 hour, in 2 minutes Sunday. So I need topics, I need things that are interesting to you. There are things that come to my mind sometimes, but I just get wary. I'm not sure if I should go to that direction. I don't know how to um, diversify and begin to do things that in my mind. And for people who know me very well, I'm not actually a social media person. So I'm not on Facebook, I'm not on Instagram, I'm only on WhatsApp, and I look into YouTube and Google. So that's another thing I'm thinking about, joining Instagram and Facebook. Sorry, so I can put things. So I have a call. Hello. Hello, caller. Good afternoon.
Yeah, somebody will call you Chichi.
Oh, hello, Chichi Zubi. That's my sister. God bless you, my sister. How are you?
Well done. Well done, sis. You're trying.
Thank you.
Well done. God bless you.
Thank you. I really
Uh,
enjoyed your show
um,
yesterday.
is it like the way I'm enjoying yours now? I just want to ask a question anyway, just to keep us flowing. Maybe people don't know what to ask,
Yes,
or
please.
maybe they don't know how to put it. Like you mention of pursue your dream, chase your dream, and that.
Mm,
And my question is, if you look at yourself and you have a goal that you want to, that you're really pursuing, and it still seems not to work out the way you planned, or maybe there is no resources, to push that goal. Maybe there is nothing, maybe advisors, or maybe people that know better than you. You have checked the internet. You have tried to do some things. Maybe there is no even finance to, pursue that your dream, and you still have this, and you still growing older, and the dreams or your goal is switching over. Do you understand? As
yeah.
in they are eluding you, and you don't know what to do. So how do you approach this kind of thing? Okay, for example, now you want to shoot a movie,
Mm-hmm.
or you want to do um, some kind of live shows, or you want to put one or two together, maybe on a social media or anything or something, and there is, you don't know how to start. Even if you know how to start, there's no resources and money, connections, and other things,
Mm,
to do it. And you look at yourself, this is your dream, this is your dream, this is what you want to do. I don't know how to go about it. I'm not linked, I'm not, maybe the environment is even subduing everything
mm.
that you want to do. So how do you do that?
Thank you very much, Sister Chichi.
You're
Thank
welcome.
you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye.
God bless you. Bye. So we had our sister's question. Our sister was asking us about goals. We're talking about goals today, but she's asking that what if things are sort of barriers to you actually doing something about your goals? It might be resources, it might be time, it might be technology, it might be anything, but something is actually in your way, stopping you from actually starting your goal or actualizing your goal, making your goal a reality. And this is where these questions we asked in June comes in. I would say the first thing you need to do is to go back to your drawing board and ask yourself those questions of why, when, what, where, who, and how. And by the time you begin to answer those questions, you will see that you begin to get some answers. When it comes to resources, you might have to start with your own resources. So you might have to think about making some financial obligations, be responsible financially by raising money yourself, maybe from friends and family or from charity organizations, or working or taking a loan. You might have to raise that money for yourself, that capital that you need. So say for example now I want to start a fashion business, say I want to open a salon for example. I have to now ask myself, where do I want the salon to be? Where do I want the salon to be? you know Ask myself, Why? Why do I want to open a salon? Is it because I like the business of a salon, or I like doing hair, or I want to make profit, I want to, make women look beautiful? When do I want to open a salon? Do I want to open the salon in 3 months, in 6 months? When is my time frame of opening the salon? Who do I need to see? So will I need to see a real estate agent, a realtor to get me a shop, to get me a space that I'm going to use in the salon? Am I going to be able to afford the rent? If I can't, do I start from home? Do I become a mobile hairdresser first while I gather the money? Or do I rent a chair in a hairdressing salon until my people know me? What do I need to put in place? I need a business card. I need to spread the word I do hair. I need to take some pictures of the hair I've actually done. You begin to ask yourself these kind of questions, and that is where the SMART objective come in. You then do this SMART that we talked about in the beginning of the year and set specific achievable goals, and then you ask yourself how. So how are you going to start? So if you're able to see the bank manager and get a loan, and you're able to open a big shop and do it, glory. If not, then you have to sort of start small. Like I said, be a mobile hairdresser, or rent a chair first, or work part-time and do your hairdressing part-time to raise money. And above all, for me, I would pray. I believe in the place of prayer. I really, really believe in the place of prayer. I believe that if I pray, God will give me wisdom. God will give me ideas. God will give me know-how. God will open doors for me. God will show me what to do. God will help me. He will lead me in the right place. And I believe that I can still achieve my goal. I don't think there's any goal that you cannot start small from. No matter what your goal is, you have to start from somewhere. If your goal is even to become the president of Nigeria, and you are not in politics, you don't belong to any political party, it's not going to happen, is it? So if that is your goal, even as big as that goal is, you have to begin to show interest in, justice, in politics, in talking to people, in understanding Nigerian constitution, in understanding old presidents. What did they do? You can read. Google is there. You can Google a lot of things. My sister talked about mentorship. Who is your mentor? Somebody is in this line doing something that you want to do. You can Google that person, read about them, look at how they started. Someone like Richard Branson, for example. I really like Richard Branson. You can buy his books. You can read about him. See how he started small. See his business, his strategy. What does he want to do? Begin to brand yourself. That's the word I'm looking for. Begin to have your own branding. Brand yourself. Look at yourself and brand yourself. And there's this thing that I was taught in my leadership course I did. Remember, you can actually write your dream. When you write your dream out, you actually physically get 3 chairs and put your 3 chairs, in a space. And you sit on the first chair and you write your dream. What is your dream? So let's give an example. Let's say my dream is to have a secondary school for the less privileged in Nigeria. And I want to have this secondary school by the year December 2020. I want the secondary school to be for girls only who cannot afford fees. And I put my dream down on papers. Then you physically get up from that first chair and move on to the second chair consciously and begin to critique your dream. So I want to have a secondary school in Nigeria. Can I actually do it? How am I going to get land to build the school? How am I going to get teachers? How am I going to get educational supplies? Okay, I'm talking about the school is for the less privileged. How am I going to pay for the teachers? How am I going to pay for them to eat food if it's a boarding house? You begin to critique your dream. And from that, you can begin to wipe out some of your dreams inside that dream that might not be possible. So you begin to narrow it down to what you can actually begin to do now. And look at what is possible for you. So if it's possible for me, maybe I already have a land in Nigeria, then at least that ticks up that box. I know that, yes, I might need a loan to build something on that land. Or maybe I already have a building. Or maybe I don't. So it depends on where you are at. Then you know how you can go to the next step of your dream. So for example, if I don't have a land, I don't have anything, but I have this dream of building a secondary school for the less privileged. And I know that I'm not able to do it. So why don't I begin to look at ways of maybe doing an NGO in Nigeria to raise money, but in the meantime, begin to help young girls who are less privileged with the little I have now to begin to do something in that direction of my dream. And if I have some of the things I need to have my dream, begin to look about how I can put the other things that I don't have. I believe that it's not all your dreams that you have that will actually materialize in your lifetime. So it's not all your dreams. Some of your dreams might not actually happen. Might not actually happen. That is why the people who, mentor us and people who know this kind of things always tell us about smart goals, realistic dreams. Not the dreams that we know that it will just be a dream. Your dream has to be realistic, it has to be specific, it has to be measurable, it has to be achievable. That's why we are asking you why, when, who. If you are now saying that your dream of how or when or where it's not going to happen, then you have to review your dream and begin to make it realistic and achievable. I made a comment, I think that was in the January edition or February edition of 1 Hour Monday, when I was saying that, for example, my dream is to become the Queen of England. I personally will not think that that is a realistic dream. First of all, I don't have any royal in me when it comes to the United Kingdom. My royal starts and stops in the Benin City village where I was born, in Edo State, Nigeria. Not even in the whole of Nigeria. My royalty ends and starts and stops in Benin City. So I am British, I live in the United Kingdom, but I think it would be foolish of me to begin to have a dream to become the next Queen of England. First of all, the Queen has children. There is a lineage to the Queen. So there's a system in place about being the Queen or the King of England. There are things they've already been doing years before I was born. So that is not a realistic dream. But if I have a dream of, I like royalty, I would like to work in Buckingham Palace, I like what they do, I like to be, part of the royal family of England, that is a more realistic dream. Then I can begin to study about the royal family. I can begin to look into the kind of jobs that are available. They must have employees. They definitely do, because I remember a year or two ago, they were looking for someone to work for the Queen, something like that, in her PA, in her office. The royal family, they have an office. There are people who work in the royal family. There are people who work in Buckingham Palace. So that will be probably the nearest I will get to being in the royal household. So that is a more realistic dream. I would like to, know more about the royal family, read more about them, buy their books. So I hope that is clear. Or like deciding that I want to be the next Queen of England, that is not a realistic goal. Or deciding that I want to be, who do I use for this example now? Okay, I'll use my pastor. I don't want to use any other man of God. For example, my dream is to be my pastor's wife. That's not a realistic Christian goal. My pastor has a wife. Do you understand? So if I'm coming to church and just be dreaming, oh, if only I can be my pastor's wife, that is not godly. That is not realistic. That is not achievable. That is not a good dream. So your dreams can be good and dreams can be bad. So you have to know what your dream is, if it's a good one, if it's a bad one, and what you want to achieve with your dream. And that's why that question, why, is very important. So why do I want to be my pastor's wife? Why? For whatever reason on earth, when he has a wife and I have a husband. So what kind of stupid dream is that? So I think in the context of that, we need to be more realistic. And my sister gave an example about you want to shoot a movie. That is your dream. But you might not have the resources to buy the equipment to shoot a movie. What about a small drama group? Do you go to church? Even if you don't go to church, can you set up your own drama group? Put an advert out there and say, oh, want to look for people who are interested in drama. Begin to write little scripts. Begin to act. Tell people what you do. That you are a filmmaker. And people might even invite you for their wedding or their church function or their program, and you can go there and shoot your drama or do your drama live for them. You can start from, where you are at. Begin to shoot short films. Begin to, find out about the film industry. What does it involve? Find out the cost of equipment. What do you need to do? Ask yourself those questions. Where do you want to shoot your film? Why do you want to be a filmmaker? What will your movie be about? Are you going to be, this kind of person that writes movies about marriage or about children? What will your movies be about? Is it going to be a variety? Ask yourself those questions. Who do I need to speak to? Who do I need to see to help me to make my dream of shooting a movie a reality? If you don't begin to take the baby steps, your dreams will only exist there in your dreams. They will never, ever become a reality. So whatever your dreams are, ask yourself these questions. Put pen to paper. I believe in writing. Write it, write it, write it. Make it plain, make it clear, make it readable, edit it, go back and criticize it. And when you do all of that, you can move to that third chair we're talking about, where you now begin to actually write out what is possible after you finish criticizing your dream. So I hope that answers my sister's question, and I hope that is clear. How many people are watching? Is there anybody on YouTube? Nobody on Facebook. Okay, so it's gonna we're gonna start rounding up now. We didn't have any calls, and I just hope that you were blessed by today's edition. I'm always available if you want to ask me questions. If I cannot answer, I will find a way to help you to answer the questions. I'll signpost you to people. There's so many things happening in society. There's so many agencies, so many people out there doing good, giving people stuff. So, you know, 2 weeks ago I met someone, a white man, who told me that he was doing some charity work in Ghana, to be precise, and he was going to be going to Ghana in a few weeks' time. And he said that they had a lot of things they were going to carry back to Ghana to use for the charity program. He didn't tell me what he's going to do in Ghana, what the charity is. But what he said was that he called, I think he wrote a letter to the, is it CEO of British Airways, something like that. There's someone he wrote a letter to and explained about his dream. Sorry, I'll just take this call quickly. Sorry, I've missed the call. Please call back. So he said that he actually wrote to the, is he head of British Airways in the UK? He lives in UK here, and he explained to him he's into charity work. He's going down tonight to Ghana to do some charity work, and he has a lot of equipment and stuff to carry. And he was asking for luggage space. He wasn't asking for free tickets. He was just asking for luggage space. And he said to his shock, he got a reply back, and British Airways actually gave him, you know, luggage space, and they were able to carry all those things they were going to use to Ghana. So if it's somebody else will be asking for a free ticket and you'll be frustrated, oh, British Airways did not give me free ticket. So you have to be realistic. He bought his ticket and said, I've bought my ticket. I'm going on flight so on this date. My ticket comes with 2 pieces of luggage, but it's not enough for me. I am doing some charity work in Ghana. This is my charity work. This is my contact. And I'm just asking British Airways if they can give me more baggage allowance. And lo and behold, it was given. So that's what we're talking about, reviewing your goals and trying to see smaller things. Don't go straight for the big stuff. Go, you know, review it and plan it in a way that is achievable. So we had a call, but we lost that call. The call is coming back. Hello, caller. Good evening. Thanks for calling.
Yeah, good evening. I want to ask a question, please.
Thank you. Go on.
Yeah. Is it okay for somebody maybe to copy another person's business? Maybe like what you are doing now, you're doing it well, and it's not my type of, maybe I don't really know how you do it. I don't know, but I've seen that you're making so much money out of it, you know. So I want to try and see if I can still do the same thing just because of money. But you are talented, I'm not talented, I don't even know how to do that kind of, it's just an example,
Yeah.
Yeah. So generally, I'm just talking about general thing. Maybe somebody see you doing something and that person wants to do it because of what is coming out of it.
Yeah.
It's not as if the person knows about that
Yeah.
business that you're doing or that talk show that you're doing.
Yeah.
Is it right for the person? So maybe if the person started learning how to do it and start maybe forcing himself to do it or herself, to do it. So is it right? Thank you.
Thank you, my sister. God bless you. Thank you very much for that question. We are all different and we all have different talents and gifting. I personally don't believe in copying anybody, and I don't believe in competing with anybody. My own goal in life is to be better than I am today. So I want to be, my competition is me, myself. Where I was yesterday, I want to be better today. Something about copying people. So for example, my producer, brother Eddie, for example, now, he bought a Honda Accord. And I really, really love this Honda Accord. And my aim is, oh, I'm going to buy a Honda Accord. I want to be like Brother is making Shakara. He thinks that he's the only one that can buy a Honda Accord. And I go out, and next week, I have now gone out to the Honda shop, and I've actually bought my Honda Accord, and I'm picking it on Saturday. And I'm so excited, and I've picked my Honda on Saturday. And I come to church on Sunday, and I see Brother Eddie driving with a Range Rover. He's changed the Honda to a Range. Am I now going to go and return the Honda I bought on Saturday to go and buy a Range because I want to be like Brother Eddie? So there's no point copying other people. There's no point wanting to be like other people. Be yourself. Be unique. Be authentic. Be who you are. Be what God has called you to be. If, however, you like what someone else is doing and you want to emulate them, you can ask them for tips. There's no harm in that. If somebody likes 2 Minute Sunday, I'm more than happy to share my space with you. You can do some editions yourself. You know, it's never too much, but it's all about that animosity or that jealousy or bitterness part of it, or envy part of it that is wrong. You want to try and outshine or outdo someone else because you feel that they are making money or they are gaining something from this thing, and you want to do it because of that. That motive is wrong, and you will fail. I'm sorry to say, you will fail. You will not be able to sustain that dream because it wasn't given to you directly. What I do has been given to me directly from God. God is my wisdom. God is my source. When I don't know what to do, when I don't know what to say next, it comes automatically. So you cannot be me. There's so much knowledge, there's so much I can impact on anybody who wants to be, like 2 Minute Sunday, but there's no way you can deliver it the way Edith Adebayo would deliver it. We are all different, but that doesn't mean I cannot support you, I cannot share with you. So if, for example, I want to open a church, what stops me from going to my pastor and say, Pastor, I want to open my own church? We can talk about this. Should I do another CTRIM branch or open my own completely? How did you start? How did you do it? And seek his support officially. Instead of trying to go and open my church and try to talk like my pastor and be like my pastor and think that it's going to work. It's not going to work. So I want to encourage my viewers out there that there's no point you trying to be someone else. No point. Thank you. Thank you very much, Sister Jane. Well done, Sister Edie, she says. Thank you, Sister Jane. We miss your show. We're looking forward to hearing more Pidgin English about our health. And we know that God will give you the grace to do more. You are so beautiful. You are so blessed. Thank you very much. And my wonderful sister, Chichi Zubi. I love this sister so much. She's so down to earth. You can't meet her and not love her. Thank you so much, Sister Chichi. And my beautiful, beautiful, blessed junior sister, Dr. Efeomo David, is saying, hello, sis, you are blessed. Thank you for tuning in to 1 Hour Monday. And we're wrapping it now. We're going to shoot something different for the month of July. And my thoughts are, I've got a few things on my mind. I'm thinking of talking about women, about just a 1 month for women, just for women, talk about things that pertain to women, or talk about children, or mental health, or parenting. I don't know, but I guess I'll do all of them before the course of the year. What should I do next? I'll throw it out to my viewers. Give me some ideas, give me some suggestions. I really, really, really appreciate you all. God bless every one of you. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you, producer. God bless everyone, and have a beautiful, beautiful month of July. Thank you. Bye.